Hi everyone, I'm Christina and I am a zero waste wannabe. I am finally going to make some almond milk this week. I know that I promised last week I would make almond milk, but my nut milk bag has finally arrived and I am finally going to make some almond milk. So we will see how this goes. So first of all, I just want to go over the materials that I have to make it. So obviously I have my nut milk bag. It's a nice large size, probably much bigger than I need it to be, but it'll do the job. I have a strainer. I have a measuring cup. I'll be more using this just as a bowl, a clear bowl. I have my almonds. I bought these almonds in bulk using one of my own shopping bags. This is just a nice little cloth bag that I made myself. It took about 10 minutes to make. If you're savvy with a sewing machine, it's super simple. So I bought these almonds in bulk and then I brought them home and I put them in this old Starbucks glass, and last night I put some salt in this glass with them and I put some water in and I have been soaking them overnight. So they're nice and soft and ready to go. I also have some vanilla. I decided to make some vanilla almond milk today. I bought this vanilla quite a while ago, so it is in a plastic container. This was pre-zero waste days, but it'll do the job. And then finally I have my little tiny food processor here. I got this from somebody at work. I was just looking for a food processor and I figured if there was ever an appliance that somebody had lying around that they weren't going to use, it would be a food processor. So, little food processor. Alright, so first, I am going to take the soaked almonds and I am going to strain them in the sink and then I'm going to rinse them. Maybe. I'm going to grab a knife real quick so I can dig these out. Knife. Alright. Alright, so got my almonds here. I'm gonna rinse them. Almonds nice and rinsed. Let's see. Get the little food processor bowl here and pour my almonds in that way. All right. So my understanding is that it's going to expand as I blend it, so I'm not going to fill it all the way up to that max fill line, so I still have a few almonds left that I will use later. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of my vanilla and I'm going to add it in to the food processor before I start blending everything. Just a little dash. And then I'm going to throw the lid everywhere. All right. Ooh, yeah, it smells like vanilla in here. All right. Now we're gonna blend. All right. So I've just blended for a little bit now, and it's pretty much just looking like some crushed almonds. Not very milky yet. So we're gonna keep going. So my almonds are expanding quite a bit in my food processor and they're not really blending very well. So I'm just going to scoop some of them back out. All right. Okay, so my almonds are not mixing very well. So I just checked my recipe and I forgot to add some water to this. So I'm gonna do that now. All right. I've added some water. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so I've been blending for maybe about a minute now and it's starting to look a little milky. It's still a little bit thick, so I'm going to keep blending for a little bit longer. Okay, now that I have sufficiently made a huge mess, I'm going to strain this through my nut milk bag. So I'm going to open the bag. Just kind of stick it in. All right, might have just had some technical difficulties there with the camera, but hopefully we didn't cut out that I just poured the almonds into the nut milk bag, and now I'm just going to squeeze them through like this. I think that's about as much as I'm going to get out of that. All right, so let's pour some into a glass and see how it is. Needs some work. Not sure what it's missing. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna keep working on this. And I know it's gonna be good. We will come back to this. I will let you know when I have mastered this recipe. But in the meantime, you gotta be willing to experiment. You have to be willing to try new things when you're going on a zero waste journey. And this was definitely an experience for me. And now I know that I need to work on my almond making skills. So, in the meantime, hope this was somewhat helpful. And I will let you know how my almond making journey continues. So, until next week, I will see you guys in my next video. See ya! And we're back. You guys didn't think I was gonna leave you hanging like that, did you? No. So, I tweaked it. I added some local honey that I bought in bulk. Yay. And I added a little bit of sugar and I added some more water. I think what the problem was is that it had a very overwhelming almond taste. So if you really love almond, then it probably would have been really good. But I had no sweetener in it and it just was too almond concentrated. So I have added more water, I have added some sweeteners, and let me tell you, this is a winner. I could drink that all day. So, there you go. You gotta tweak it, you have to be flexible, you have to know what your tastes are, and just be ready to get down and dirty and play with your ingredients you have around your house. So, almond milk, a success. I will see you guys next week.